out that it's going to be a bit of a jacked up day for me because we got a high pollen count and I can't be outside on a high pollen count. I am literally grounded right now today. So I won't be on site today because, again, if I go outside, I'm going to the hospital. Right, I'm already having difficulties, a little bit difficulties, not breathing, but my freaking, ugh, man, it's all, ugh. If you eat, I don't want to talk about it. I will jack up your day. So we're going to be inside today, working. We're updating the website. So we did add free worldwide shipping. I got a lot of customers from overseas that were telling me, when are you going to make it free worldwide shipping? When are you going to make it free worldwide shipping? When is it going to be free worldwide shipping? It is now today officially free worldwide shipping. Do you understand? There's some crap going on with PayPal. There's a lot of messages on PayPal. It's kind of inflicting on a lot of stuff. So their policies they put in place are basically just a bit of nightmares for some people, and some other people it's not so bad. For us, we're dealing with it right now because we have this cap put in place, and these caps are for everybody. And people think are saying, oh, well, only they got, no, everybody got hit with these caps. These caps came in 2020. I didn't see it. I didn't recognize it. It wasn't affecting us in any way whatsoever. Instead, we started accumulating a little bit more money. Then we started seeing this cap pop up. Because at first, like I said, we made good money, but we just never saw the cap. We never got these restrictions. But now we're making a little more money. The cap it popped up. So basically, it makes it a little bit more difficult for us to do business overseas. I don't know why PayPal put this policy in place. I think it's a very stupid policy. But what can you do? That's what they feel will better their company. I'm just saying at the end of the day, I'm calling it from the doors and go back to this video one day and say, yeah, I called it. This is going to be the downfall of PayPal because, again, it's a very, very bad policy and it basically does a lot of damage to the merchants. If you just started up a PayPal account, you're going to notice there's some different stuff in there because we opened up a new account for another company, and even if you have a business account, you still got to go into these freaking crazy restrictions they have in there. That's why we just basically just cut that account, went down to Citizen Bank, opened up a business account, credit card transaction account, and that's what we did. That's what we did. We got 4 accounts already set up through Citizens, 4 credit card business transaction accounts. Which pretty soon we'll be taking Apple Pay and all of this stuff, which we're setting up for the other sites. But as I told you before, if you're just starting off, and I remember PayPal will come up and say, hey, look, we already had, no, you never had these in place because I've been with you guys for over 12 years. And I used to sell with you guys on eBay, so I know you never had these restrictions in place. PayPal usually had it when you first started your account. They would send you these little tiny, sums of money, like a penny or something like that. They would send it to your banking account. And then you had to go to your banking account and you had to go in and you had to just verify that your account was legit. That's it. Just you have to give them the same amount of money, put in the little option box of what they sent to you, which would be like a penny or 2 pennies, something like that. And then your account would verify, and then you could go in and you could start making money, and something could transfer to your account, and you would have money on your account. This is not so anymore. This is so they have a policy now, and I know I hate to talk about this. But we have a policy now on PayPal that basically, this is for any new customers. I'm glad I already had my account for quite some time. But under that new policy that they have here, this is what I basically took off my cell phone, off their page, when we actually set up a new account for another website that we're working on. Now it's going to be going through a bank now. They have it down that you have to process, let me see this right here. You have to process 10 payments. So any money that comes through, if you're a new account holder, any payment that comes through will automatically go on hold. Automatically will go on hold. You'll not receive your money. PayPal will put it on hold. And then if you process 10 payments, good for that day, starting that day, you get 10 orders that day, then this will help release some of the restrictions on your account. And if you process $200 starting today, so you have to have 10 orders and equaling up to $200, and you can't have any disputes on your account for 60 days. That's 2 months. That's virtually impossible because, again, you're always going to have a customer complain about something, regardless. They're going to complain about something. So that's a headache. So we're not starting any new accounts through PayPal. It's just too much of a headache. It's so much easier for me. We're building the other site they're working on for the ad tech technology. It's so much easier for me to just go to a bank, bring down $50, set up a business account with a credit card transaction account, and that's it. And just go over to Wix and just load everything in. They got a section there for banks, your routing numbers, all that cool stuff, and be done. That's it. So I don't know why PayPal did that. So anyway, that's just a little heads up to those of you that start new accounts. I'm telling people right now I'm helping people start their businesses, give them information, and I'm telling them to just stay away from PayPal altogether because, again, as I said before, that new policy is a nightmare. For us, we have a 3,000 cap, which we had a 3,000 cap to begin with, but the problem is we exceed $3,000 easily. And then with the new contract orders coming in, we're definitely going to be exceeding that with no problem whatsoever. So we have to have all contracts go through routing numbers straight to the banks, and we have the customers for the 3,000. If we basically hit the cap, and we will hit the cap with customers only on PayPal's cap system, your order's getting shipped out anyway. Doesn't make a difference. We're not going to wait 21 days. We're not going to have you call in under their stupid policies. We will ship your order out anyway to make sure you get your item. We'll just have to deal with that crap on our end. So why they put that nonsense in place, I don't even know. It's just downright stupid to begin with. But at the end of the year, we'll be cutting all ties with PayPal, and we'll be working with banks only because, again, there's nothing we can do with them. We can't transfer if our cap is 3,000. And let me tell you the nightmare real quick for those of you that have been coming up on this nightmare. When you reach your 3,000 cap, any of your orders that come in will go on hold. We'll ship out the orders anyway, regardless. We'll take care of you. But on our end, we're just going to have to fight that battle with PayPal to get our money on our account back on our account. Now, if you go in and they say you can request a ticket to basically lift the ceiling, this is not true. This is actually a lie. We did it. We had 2 of them put in, 2 tickets by 2 people. It's one of them that I actually know from PayPal. I have friends that work for PayPal, and they put the ticket in for us. Personally, put that ticket in, and one of the tickets was denied. The second one that came back, they actually reduced our 3,000 to 300. Do you have any? I'm looking at like what? No, and they even admitted they made the mistake. Their computer system made the mistake and gave us a $300 limit. With the $300 limit, we have items that sell for $300, $400, $500. And then we have under the $300 limit is $214. So that right there is going to be a headache for us. And they knew they messed up. They said, we just call in and we'll just automatically take it off, we'll release it off the funds into your account. All right, but that's going to be a headache because I got to call in every single time an order comes through. And I really don't want to be dealing with that. So really quick, I'm trying to sum this up real quick. I'm trying to help people out that may be going through this problem. They went in and realized they made the mistake, and they went in and hold on a minute. What's going on here? Okay, no problem. What the heck is that for transaction ID for what? All right, that doesn't make any sense. All right, whatever. But anyway, so they went in and they basically they went in and lifted the $300 to $3,000. They put us back at $3,000. I'm thinking, well, that's where we started from. This is the reason why we applied for the ticket to get the raise on the ceiling, so we can go in and get more room to grow with you guys. But you put us back at the same place we're at, and that's why I said it's just a complete headache to do the ticket. It doesn't work, and now we have to come back in another 30 more days and apply again to get the 3,000 lifted where it should have been much higher. We're just right back where we're at. So I'm like, nope, not dealing with it. It's going to become a complete headache. We'll just deal with what we deal with right now, and then at the end of the year we'll switch over to banks because it's just a nightmare. All right, first things first, let me check something real quick because I got an email popping up from a customer over here. All right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Yeah, we already updated it. Oh, it's for a church. Ooh, all right, nice. Yeah, it's gonna work in there with no problem. Sorry about that. I'm talking to a customer right now. I don't do. Yeah. Yeah. For church. All right. Oh, 4,000 lumens. That's a cakewalk. All right. Information on church is very important. All right. Yes, you can. Okay. So while I'm answering the customer right now because I don't do that on camera. Hold on a minute. We are now have overseas shipping for our customers. Now, this will be on sizes of 24s, 32s, and 1 gallons. 2 gallons are not eligible for overseas. It costs too much money to ship those overseas. But that's what we're going to have right now for our overseas customers. So free shipping, no surcharge fees, none of that nonsense. You know what I mean? Free shipping. I'm gonna get myself a retro pie. I miss my retro pie. I gave my retro pie away. And I need to get my retro pie back. I need my retro pie back because we got that gamer paint now we have. So I want to use that retro pie for that too also. Spelled name completely wrong. Okay. Yeah, I can't be outside today. I want to be on site, but no, air quality is pretty bad. And usually when I wake up, I get a couple of sneezes here and there. But then when I woke up, I was jacked up. I was like, nope, it's bad. Let's see. What he's showing, yeah. Our screen paints are designed to work in fully lit environments and are fully ambient light projection technology. I think they butchered the daylight out of this. When we get this from customers who are asking about the ambient light projection technology we have, especially when they're asking about ultra short throws, it's a shame you have to ask if an ultra short throw basically your projector can work in fully lit environments. But then again, most of the demonstrations you see on ultra short throws are in the dark anyway, so that's why people question them. Let's see. That should be R. Correct the grammar of freaking Google. Prince, bro, really? They just picture this whole section here. Let me see. We need ambient light rejection demonstrations. What do we got going on over here? Let's go pop over here. Sorry, I don't show this so often. I'm having a conversation with the customer. And right now I'm sending over some of our ambient light rejection demonstrations. Let me see. Oh, I should have demonstration in the church. When we first come on, we had a church we do a demonstration for. Let's go to our live demonstration. So they're probably definitely going to be in live. Sorry, doing some business with a customer real quick. So I'm going through my videos showing some of our ambient light rejection demonstrations. I'm going to show you this side right here. I'm just going through video demonstrations to show for the customer really quick. They're asking about things that show in the environment being well lit. This is going to be capable for our technology. We're used to being in well lit environments. This is what we specialize in. That's why I said being in these ambient light controlled environments, you know, people have real scenarios when it comes to being in environments that are fully lit. If you're faking it on camera, there's no way in the world you're going to fake it in that environment. It's not going to work too well for you. $60 ultra short though, 120-inch screen. You got to be able to back your product up. So you can't be doing these fake environments. I see people doing these fake ambient light controlled environments. What's going to happen when your screen ends up in an environment where you can't fake it? You can't basically control the lights in there and all that stuff. And you're going to have problems on your hands. Screen's not going to do too well out there. This is hundreds and thousands of times we literally asked for the microblend to be tested. No, forget about that. I'm not even going down that road to tell you the truth. Honestly, if people can't back their products up, that's their problem at the end of the day. I got too much going on my plate to care about that nonsense. That's up to them to back their product. If they can't do it, that's their problem, not mine. Alright, so let me figure out where we put this at. That's why we don't entertain them anymore. What's the point? Look at that. The videos we have here, as I'm going through my library and I'm looking at the videos where we had to address these individuals who don't do their jobs correctly. And as I see now, as I'm looking at this and reflecting on this, it's just basically should have just ignored them because it's just a waste of time to entertain somebody or people at the end of the day that just can't seem to back those products up and have no testing. That's why I said you have no testing on your products. I'm not talking about 1 or 2 tests. I'm talking about 30 to 40 tests on your products. We don't even acknowledge your existence. It's just a waste of time. It really is. It's just simply a waste of time. So there's no point. If you don't have any tests on your product, why am I going to waste my time? After I saw the one demonstration of the product being painted in and then coming up with so many imperfections on the product, and then after that it wasn't even the same color that was shipped out or described, that was the end of it for me. There was nothing more to talk about after that. Seeing that, there's just nothing more to talk about. And then seeing another product where another person calls himself making these products, matching house paint, and still selling the products in which he matched in the video demonstration on his on his website. There's nothing more to talk about that at all, period. Because again, it's just pointless. It's absolutely pointless to even have even a discussion with these individuals. And why would I even waste my time to begin with? Because if they can't back their products up and they're doing shenanigans like that at the end of the day, then no, it's not something I would even waste my time on. Show me something that actually works. Oh, I forgot we did all these 4 demonstrations. I gotta grab some of these and put these on the site. Alright, where in the world is, I'm gonna do a, sorry. We did so many demonstrations, it's not even funny. You know what, why am I going here? We had a whole entire demonstration for outside. Literally, we had one for outside. So let me go over here real quick. We have a ton of videos. He needs to see a really bright demonstration. No better way to show someone that your technology works than showing demonstrations of outside. I'll send them 2. I'll send them one with the church testimony. Apparently they got to get their freaking video players working, which has been having issues with video players. Which one are you going to send them out to? I want something with a lot more light attached to it. Let's go grab this one. That's actually a pretty good one right there.
Okay, Russ. Gently back on the screen. This is 1100 lumens. It's around 7 o'clock. Okay, we're outside with 1100 lumens.
That's interesting. We see people talk so much trash. We got challenges floating around on our freaking pages. 1100 lumen challenge. This has never been met, ever. We actually challenged companies on this one too. Never been met, ever. For a minute, I send this over to the customer right now. There we go. Come back over here to our grid. Alright, let's get them another video. Because when you got people asking us about, they show out an inside area. What's the name? We were running. Pause that. And let's pause that. There we go. Too much running in the background. When we got customers asking about inside, like, okay, can your product work inside? We just show them demonstrations outside. You can get a screen to work outside, but inside it's a cakewalk. It's nothing. This is why I explained to you, every house that I moved into and we set screens up, we don't change the environment. We don't darken curtains and dim lights, and we don't do any of that nonsense. When I moved into the apartment, the first thing I said, we're not darkening, dimming, and doing any of that stuff. It's going to stay exactly the same way it's going to look when I moved in, the same way when I'm moving out, the same way. You look at other people's environments, you know darn well that apartment is not that dark 24/7 looking like that. No. That apartment was changed and altered to look that way. You got screens when I see demonstrations that are sitting on the floor. The reason why they said it's on the floor, it avoids window light and doesn't get hit as much from overhead lights. But the real truth is going to come up when they do the install. Because if they have to change the environment out for the install, there's a problem right there, especially when it's a venue sitting up there. Well, I forgot, we got to do that install for the kids' room, so the kids' classroom. So that'll be next. And guess what? You can't be dimming lights in that environment. Now, what we have upstairs is going to be a movie theater setup. So they want it like in a movie theater setting for the kids, and that's what we're doing upstairs. But downstairs, that's going to be a classroom. That's why I had that screen sitting against the wall and had the projector hitting it. As a matter of fact, if the air quality is good, because I do need to be down there, I need to set up an ultra short throw. I got a couple ultra short throws down there already. So I need to set up an ultra short throw on the wall so we can see what that's going to look like. Give me an idea of what I'm building there. I got to be back on Saturday at the other site because just some things I want to change on where the projector is going to be sitting and stuff like that. We got the fish tank wall on one side, virtual fish tank wall. Then we have another 250-inch screen, which is going to display two projectors because they like that multi-projector setup. They like that, so they want something like that on that side. And then we have conference room downstairs. We got to paint two big screens down there. So the conference room, they need these screens to operate in fully lit environments. That's why the job I had is going to be going all the way until December. It's going to be quite a big job. It's a big job, 11,000 square feet setup. And on top of that, that's also too involving my new contract, which is going to be after, they said after, somewhere like after July, that's where we're going to sit down, have a powwow, we're going to start working on the contract. Because again, like I said, they're making money off this too. Oh, we definitely got to use. Which demonstration want to use? We could take this one right here. This is a good one too to send over to them. Let me get this one here so it'll pop up on YouTube. Now we did put in free overseas shipping. This is going to include the 24, 32s, and 1 gallon. 2 gallons we can't ship overseas yet. Let's go over here and see. I need to grab this whole video. Is this the video right here? Alright, this video. Okay, cool. Get right from there. Alright, so I gotta turn you to the side real quick. I'm talking to a customer right now. I'm sending over these videos to him. Let me see. And let's send over the church demonstration too. Send over two. So right now we're in the Crystal Edge grid. This is the grid where we have, actually we'll be loading more videos on this too. Also today. Church we did. Right back. Let me see. So we have on our channel, it pops up. The stage lights, they don't gotta turn those lights out. It's the whole purpose. You don't have to turn off those lights for what? There we go. We got videos in here playing left and right. Alright, gotta turn to the side. I'm sending this over to a customer. Alright, let me see here. Alright, perfect. Alright, say hello. Say our 1 gallon wasn't enough. For birch, that's fine. And for the environment and our truly fully working environments. Demonstrations. It gives them a ton of information, videos, stuff like that, all that good stuff. All right, so we're done on that. I think when we have customers that ask about inside demonstrations, we show them outside demonstrations. Because again, if you get a screen to fire up outside, you know, it's a cakewalk. 4,000 lumens is nothing. We have demonstrations at 1,000 lumens at 13 feet outside. All you do to have to type into YouTube is just put in basically 13 feet, 1,000 lumens. We're the only ones to pull up because we're the only ones who did those tests. No one else did them. Matter of fact, there's challenges underneath those tests that no one has done yet. Let's go back over to where we're at here. There. All right, so these are the updates that were put in today. So if you notice, for overseas customers, when you go click onto the items, you will see, that's an overseas customer right now I'm talking to, you will see that it no longer will say not available, it will say that it is available for worldwide shipping. The only one that has that stamp on it is the 2 gallons, everything else doesn't have it. And we don't charge any surcharge fees or none of that nonsense, it's absolutely free. Don't have to worry about that. All right, we're going to be putting in next. Right here, if you notice, we have our customer page, thank you page, which we're going to put in because I haven't had time to download any of the videos or nothing at all. We did on-site, nothing at all, so I'm going to be loading that in today. Since we now got free time. And a lot of the pages were actually knocked out because we do need them, but not now. So they don't need to be on the page or the website, so we did lighten the website. If you're trying to access the website through cell phone, this is a big no-no because we have so much animation going on the page. It won't mess your cell phone up. It's just going to be hard to read the text because it's going to be jumbled all over the place because, again, it's a lot of animation. Our words move back and forth. We have special effects that pop up. So it's best to view this, and I should post it on there. It's best to view this using a laptop or a tablet or something like that. Let me see. Let's see. We left the Leviathan and Sugar Plum Fairy. They're active on the page. You can check out what those pages look like. The pages are actually pretty cool. I will be adding some more stuff to the Leviathan page too. All right, so let me see what we're doing here. We are looking for our happy customer page. So we're going to right now. This is our happy customer page. We put this in ahead of time. We get some testimonies from our customers, which is interesting because customers, we sell you these products, I mean, like I said, at an extremely good price. If it was up to the people I'm signing a contract with, you would never be to go near this stuff. They would actually market this to more high clients at the end of the day, and that's what they would do with it. But again, they can understand where I'm coming from, where I want to make the product available for everybody. So we would appreciate it if you buy our products that you would send us some video demonstrations. But right now, we have testimonies from our installs, which have more, and I'm not going to say it doesn't, I don't want to put that on the line, but it does have weight when you're doing companies at the end of the day. So, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, we'll be doing a pizza shop pretty soon. I went there, had a conversation about a PayPal card, which is kind of interesting because I paid for the pizza with my PayPal business card. And the guy was like, hey, I got one of those too. We got to having this conversation. And he was telling me about some interesting debit cards that I didn't know about that PayPal has. He has 3 of these cards and they all look differently. They all do something different. So one of them gives some discounts for overseas, which I didn't even know. So he kind of helped me out with some information. But I don't know if PayPal keeps going the way they're going. We might not be doing business with them at all, period. But anyway, it was good to know. And then in this conversation we're having back and forth, he asked me what I do for a living to have the PayPal business card. And when I explained to him, I showed him the video demonstration of the Legacy Smoke Lounge. And he saw that demonstration. He was like, wow, I want that over here. I want that on our glass over here. And that's how I ended up getting the job over there. So when I was in there, the guy was like, can you write me down your information? And I'm sitting there writing this information down. I'm thinking, I should have business cards. So I told him, I'm going to get some business cards designed. The minute I left from the site where I was at, I went home, went to Vistaprint, designed me some business cards. They'll be here shortly, and I can go in there and start passing out my cards. Because if I get that place is a very big pizza shop, it's very well known in Allentown. I get that area right there on display, all the rest of them will fall in effect like dominoes. I'll have the whole entire strip with that technology embedded into it. And charge I asked for, how much did I ask for? $3,000. And guess what? No problem. They said they'll pay it with no problem. I'm guaranteed they probably paid much more for one of those window decal stickers that they have. No one, they probably paid more than that. What? $3,000. $3,000 a window. All right, let's get this done over here. All right. We have our video players here, so we are going to do this a little differently on here. I'm gonna put the name of the businesses we're working on. Actually, no, it's kind of a bad idea because we have weird people that come on our accounts and very strange individuals that do. Guarantee you, I'm gonna tell you something. From some of the emails and freaking messages that we've got from these guys, at the end of the day, when we take this for criminal court, they are going to be requesting psychiatric evaluation. Literally, that's going to pop up. And my lawyers are going to ask for that because, again, some of the emails and stuff are disturbing. And on top of that, consider the fact these are grown men at the end of the day that should know better to do something like this. Kids, they're kids. Kids do dumb stuff. But these are grown men. And when you have a grown man sending emails like this means that this falls along the line of psychiatric evaluation, which means the person is pretty much unfit. Yeah, it's going to come up. It's definitely going to come up from some of the weird stuff we've seen. I got a fellow, the guy who called me the N-word multiple times on a live stream, he contacts me with new different numbers. This is a grown man who contacts me with new numbers. And I think every day. Do we have a message in here from the day? Every day. And he just basically just calls me names that a 5-year-old would call someone at the end of the day. And I send back messages like, do you have a job? Do you work? I mean, are you on, is something wrong with you at the end of the day? Who sends messages? Who has the time to send messages like that? It's just, it's sad. It's really sad. I don't basically send y'all messages because why? I'm working, like I'm working right now. But you guys are weird. I mean, apparently you have too much time on your hands. But don't worry. We'll fix that problem for you real soon at the end of the year. We'll make sure you don't have any more time on your hands. Gee whiz Louise. Yeah, that guy sends me, I'll be in the middle of an install working and he'll send me some creepy message. And I'm like, okay, apparently someone does not work, does not have a job, does not have a life. And that's funny because when the the guy sent a 3-page email, by the way, we know who you are and we'll figure out where you live at pretty soon because I'm definitely bringing you to court. But anyway, who sent a 3-page email, the response back, I guess the response back they thought they were going to get was, I don't know, him getting up and telling me that he's not going to do business with me and me losing the contract and everything. That's what they thought was going to happen. In reality, what happened was we laughed at the email because we found it quite funny, but yet disturbing. And that's an email that will be pulled up in court showing that this person went out of the way to contact someone and basically try to tarnish our company's name. And plus on the things that are in email can tell that the person is not quite well, which means that yes, my attorneys will push for a psychiatric evaluation. Do you know how bad psychiatric evaluation is? It's extremely bad if you get caught in that situation. You have no control over anything that you do. And you will be under constant surveillance all the time. On top of that, you'll be on heavy medications. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. So yeah, you could spend years in that bad boy. Many, many, many years in there. But judging the way you guys are, you might be in there forever. But that just shows you the sadness of the jealousy toward our company. Oh man, I was really hoping to be out today because I got some stuff I got to drop off today too. All right, what are we gonna put over in here? Because we got a bunch. We got pictures and stuff we got to put in, and videos and stuff like that. Let's come over to our page over here, and let's go over here. No sooner than we showed off the gamer paint, haters were already in there biting their bottom lip, upset, mad, confused. Man, that's sad. It's got to be sad. Think about it. You're a grown man at the end of the day, upset and angry over somebody else's work. That should tell you you need to get a job or something, or do something with your time. Let's see. I want to go in and get. Let me see. I want to go back to the channel. I need to grab videos from the site. So let me see. This is the one we did with the big screen over here for the kids. Oh, I just did one for Tom and Jerry too. I'm gonna post that today too for Tom and Jerry. I did that for the kids. All right. So we did the videos right here, and we did the lives too. That's a video right there on the site. Let me see. Company installs. Let me click on company installs. On-site company installs. Flash music. All right. We have the so let's go ahead and customers. Just everything that's Alright, 11 challenge it via that. We literally just had this. One site company installs. Alright, let me go through. I have no idea where I lost it at. Over here. Go back to the videos. So today I think I'm gonna dismantle my popcorn machine, get it ready, get it packed up, be taken down there for them, for the kids. And I'm just gonna go over to Amazon and just buy this big container of oil and popcorn and whatever he needs. They have a ton of stuff, popcorn bags. I definitely need popcorn bags because I want this to be like, you know, a nice little realistic theater. And I'm definitely gonna be changing the stage out a little bit. I actually contacted the CEO and get permission. She said, sure, go ahead. So I can do a much better job than what they had here. I mean, they did a nice job, but we can make it look much more professional. And they do other stuff inside this room. So all this has to come down. So we have a spandex screen. We're going to put it at 150 inches. And then everything comes down because they use that room for other things too. You know, they use it for basically when they have expos and stuff like that in there. So I donated 2 projectors, the Sony DPL FA30 and FA36 I donated. I'm actually going to be purchasing another projector, ultra short throw for the kids' classroom downstairs. I'll show you that when we get done with that. I got to buy the stand to mount everything in and attach everything so they can have like their National Geographic shows and they can watch, not the same movies, but educational stuff. I'm also supplying all the fire sticks. So this right here, I do for free. Now, even though I do this section here for free, the African American Museum, they're basically giving me a grant for that, for putting that installment in. They're giving me a government grant for my company. So that they are setting up for me. So I'm kind of getting paid for that. Because, you know, it was part of the agreement that we have, that's what it first started off to be, that I'm going to set up this live African American theater up there for you know, for people that are going to come up and see this, you know, display they're going to have up there. And in trade, they're going to get me a government grant for my company. This is way before we were able to get the contract for the other, the lounge, the Legacy Cigar Lounge. So I said, okay, that's fantastic. So we'll do all the work, we'll install everything in. They get us this major grant because they get a lot of grants, and this would help our company out by a lot. On top of that, we get access to the building, and on top of that, they have massive windows, which we needed for displays, for showing off ad tech technology. We had access to that. And on top of that, consider the fact I'm not paying any electricity, no gas, no rent, nothing. And I got free roam of a building. You can't ask for anything more than that. This summer, I'm thinking that I'm going to pay thousands of dollars out to rent storefront property and this, that, and the other. I have to pay rent and electric and gas and all that. And we got blessed to be in a situation where both individuals are giving me free roam of a building that I can bring. And the guy sat there and said to one of the Legacy Lounge, he said, my man, anytime you want to bring somebody up here to check out this and redirect them here, no problem whatsoever. This is us. We're working together. We're a team. That's the kind of people I work with. When I come downstairs, they have a whole area for lunch. They give people lunch and stuff like that. They give lunch to their employees. I'm not even an employee at the end of the day. If you want something to eat, I'm like, I'm good. I go out the store and buy something. Maybe I might eat from there, or I chill down there with staff most of the time, talking with them and having fun with them. It's a family thing for me. And that's why I kind of got used to being there and being here. You know what I mean? I like doing demonstrations here, but, you know, I get out of the house, be someplace else, you know what I mean? Be around other people. Did we put this in already, or did we not? Now, something else we're going to work on too is a theater group, which I brought that up. It'd be really nice for the kids. They're going to make their own movies, and their movies are going to be on YouTube, but they're going to be marked private because, again, we have weirdos. Anyway, so they're going to be marked private, and then they're going to be uploaded, and they can watch their own movies on the big screen. That's what I want to do. I think the parents will get a kick out of that. And we have to ensure the parents that all the movies are going to be marked private, so no one else can see them, but only emails that can be sent out to the parents and parents only, and then the kids can get a chance to watch their own acting on the big screen and become movie stars. You can see, right? We got this already, right? Kids are freaking hilarious. They are freaking hilarious. Like I mentioned any names, but there's a couple of them. They were sitting there. This is the idea came up for the movie theater. That they had some carnival, and some of them got left behind on this carnival. Anyway, they come there when they have no other place to go, which is cool. I think that's awesome. So I was in there doing a screen setup on this little screen, one we have in here, about a 50-inch screen. We have it on the wall, and they were popping popcorn over there. I was watching Hotel Transylvania 3 because I never saw it before. I was in there watching it. And they just came in, they sat down, we just watched it all together. Adults and everything, and kids, we just sat there and watched Hotel Transylvania. And I thought to myself, we need a movie screen here. And that's how I got started. All right, let's get this up and going because, let me see, we need to go over here. All right, for that one. We have to expand our movie players. Let's grab another one. Oh, that'd be a good idea. Oh, then I don't have to run the speaker wires and, oh wait, hold on. It doesn't run 2 wires. I'm doing an acoustic screen. That's what I'm doing. It's much easier. You don't have to hide the speakers behind the back of the screen, which will make it so much easier. And they can still use it for presentations at the same time. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build me an acoustic screen for them. Because I built them. I built this when we were in the house. We built dozens of acoustic screens. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build an acoustic screen. They got a nice sound system in there. 5.1 surround system for the kids. Yeah, we're gonna make it. I'm gonna install an acoustic screen in there. That'd be freaking cool. Put all the speakers behind the back of the screen to hide everything. That'd be neat. You just run a massive cable from one end to the next, all the way to the back, and that's it. Or if I run it through ultra short throw, I can run everything up in the front without anything being anywhere. Ooh, that is not a bad idea. See, now I gotta be down there for this. See, this is what I'm talking about. Because now this idea just kicked into my head. That would be a fantastic idea. We can literally put everything right there in the front. We can have the ultra short throw set up here for it. We could basically put all the speakers behind the back of the screen. There'd be no wires, no cables going anywhere at all, period. Everything are right there. And we put in the Fire Stick, that's it. We're done. And her main concern is the kids messing with cables and wires. That's her main concern. We literally got an outlet right there. I can literally hook the entire thing up right there with no problem. I'm doing an acoustic screen. That's what I'm gonna do. They got an area in the back, it's huge. It's got massive giant windows I can pull up, plenty of airflow through there. I can coat that in there within a couple of minutes. Or the guy was telling me that on the loading dock, there's an area out there also too that I can work out there and I can coat screens out there if I want. So that would be fantastic. Everything would just work through ultra short throw. This would be so much easier. Instead of me running this projector all the way to the back and the front and all that, you just run it just that way instead. Now we got the ultra short throw that I gotta know. I can't be out there. I gotta figure out what the air quality is today. I wanna be out there so bad. I need to go there and I need to test it. This is gonna drive me nuts. All right, let me get this done because my brain's racing at 100 miles an hour. Now I wanna do this now. I wanna do it in co-entire acoustic screen. That's what I wanna do over here. All right, let's get everything here. I'm gonna see how bad the air quality is. I'm pretty sure I can rock. I'm inside all day anyway. I just gotta go from A to B. That's it. It's 2 sections. That's it. But now I gotta know. And now it's just clicking in my head. And I got an ultra short throw projector right there on the spot down there. I gotta know. What time we got right here? We got 7:14. All right, I got enough time to load this in, check the air quality, see how bad it is. If it gets a little better, I'm hopping on a lift. I'm popping over there to go to check this out. That ultra short throw, we set that up and put the acoustic screen up. We can set the entire thing up without no wires, no cables, nothing anywhere for the kids to even touch. And we could do an ultra short throw setup. This would make it so much easier. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. I got to go to Home Depot and pick up lumber. I just get an extra large lift and pick up lumber. So, no, I forgot. I got people at the there's content. I live where I live around people. So I keep forgetting about that. Where I was living, I had no family around me. I got tons of family out here. So I can just call someone, hey, I need a lift to go to Hurricane Home Depot. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about this. That's another thing that takes a while to process because I lived 4 years in the house and I wasn't really around any family. And now I got tons of family out here. I can just go, hey, look, I need a lift, I need this, I need that, and so and so. So they're like, yeah, I'll be right through. I kind of forget about that. Oh, I'm excited about this. We're going to do an acoustic movie theater setup. We've done this before in a dedicated theater room we did upstairs. That's why I said, when I was living in that house, I utilized every part of that house, and the Lord knew what we were going to be doing when we left that house. At the next stage we're going to. Basically, in the lounge, the Legacy cigar lounge, they have a massive downstairs area. So they're going to put down there, like I said, conference rooms. They need to be in fully lit environments, and they need to be able to use that, again, to conference in a fully lit environment when they do business down there. So people can go down and they can schedule business meetings down there. There's an area, it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait for them to get all this set up. And they're going to have an arcade down there. Guess where I'm going to be at? In the arcade. Their sons are basically, they're adults, but they're gamers. So yeah, we're going to be down there. So that's what the gamer paint was developed for. It was developed for that setup down there. We're going to have some arcade machines and stuff like that down there. But anyway, I'm going to be doing the design down there, but they're going to be doing a dedicated theater room down there. So I got experience in that field because I built one. So we're going to be setting up some pretty cool stuff down there. I'm overseeing all that. I'm overseeing the chairs and equipment and all that stuff. And I got other friends that I bring on that help them get them work at the end of the day, because if there's a field that I don't know about, I can contact one of my friends and say, hey, look, are you familiar with this so-and-so and so? All right, so-and-so and so-and-so. And I can get them a job down there working on installing something that I can't do at the end of the day. That's why I say you gotta be careful how you treat people. Because you never know at the end of the day who can hook you up. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna put this section right here. But then again, I want the done part. When we finish it, I want to expand this because I do want a section in here when we finish it, how it's gonna look. So we'll put these in right now. What we have here, and we'll put over here. No, that's not something. Other stuff. This is something else. Did I lose it already that quick? We were just in there. Oh, here we go, right there. So we're just in there. Alright. Alright. Oh, this is a storefront. I'm going to do this one right here for the movie theater for this one. Fantastic. Every day is a fantastic day. Every day is a fantastic day when you work with Jesus. That's my boss right there at the end of the day. There we go. That's oh, come on. Let's not start this nonsense with the video players. Let's get them to work. Let me see. Go on the preview. There it is. Okay, go back out of editing. There we go. Let's do here. I need video players. I'm gonna check out my phone through the air quality is. I got that in my head now. Now I'm gonna go down and look at this. Air quality in Allentown. No. Air quality in Allentown. I gotta look into that. Yeah, that little warning popped up on my computer telling me that air quality isn't all that great right now. Yep, see? Right there. Boom. Air quality alert. Something like that can send me to the hospital. Well, anybody who knows that has those kind of problems, your respiratory issues, you definitely have those kind of problems with air quality. Let's see. And my sister, her son has respiratory issues. She will send me little bulletins and alerts and stuff like that, like, don't go out today, work inside today or something like that, because the weather, the air quality is pretty bad. She keeps her son home when it happens. Right, there we go. Let me see. Okay. Where did you come from? There we go. I'm just going to You see these right here? These pipes they have here, and you may see them here, here, and here. When you have a smoke lounge, there's a piece of equipment that you have to put in there that you have to have, and it is not cheap. It's extremely expensive. So what piece of equipment does, it cleans the air. So basically, when you're smoking, you don't have smoke in your clothing, you don't have in your hair or nothing. And especially you can be in there, I can't be in there if they didn't have that piece of machine in there, because it makes the air quality clean and crisp. Like, you can't smell nothing at all, period. Now, if you look at smoke lounges back in the day before they had this high-tech equipment, these places were pretty much really smoky. And you came out of there, it smelled like smoke 24/7. Everything smelled like smoke. But no, those duct systems that are being installed in there, that's so basically that the air quality stays nice, crisp, and clean. Because keep in mind, this is not just going to be all just for smoking. This is going to be entertainment. They're going to have a stage on there for singers and dancers. It's going to be an amazing setup. And then they're going to have an arcade down there. They're going to have meeting rooms. They're going to have down there for different meetings and stuff like that. It's going to be so much. And what's involved in this, I think it's the governor or whatever I think it is. They're actually supporting this 100%. They can't wait for this to open up. This is the main attraction for the businesses around there, because not only is this going to bring tons of business for them, but it's going to bring tons of business for everybody else. It's like if you look at stores, all big chains of malls have something called the anchors, and the anchors are the major stores like Macy's, John Wanamaker, stuff like that. Those are the main anchors that they have that keep that constant flow coming in, that also feeds and supports the other smaller stores, and that's what this thing is doing. And we had people, while we're in there working, there were people constantly coming to the door asking where they open, where they open, where they open, where they open. Any place we went at an area, people were asking about this place. This place is going to be big. I mean, really big. And we were blessed to have our technology be a part of this construction of this whole entire beautiful setup. That's how amazing God is. That's how big the blessing is. But people are asking what those are. Yeah, that's the system that cleans the air. So they already have set up with dealers that give them, that they're able to get the finest and best alcohol. I don't drink it at the end of the day, so they got cognac, bourbon, champagne, you name it, they got it. Bottles that can range anywhere from $20, $30, $50, $60,000 a bottle. They got it. Top grade cigars. They're actually going overseas to get. So it's going to be a really high end establishment. There's memberships and stuff like that. There's people already signing up to try to get in this place, and to be blessed to have your technology in this environment that's being built. You're a part of this technology. You're a part of this environment. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the owners. It's not like, we have hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, and so on, so on. So, no, come down anytime you want to. You are family. That's how it is. So, for you naysayers out there who pitifully try to disrupt this and take this out of my hand, you have failed misery. I can't explain to it enough, and I can't tell you at the end of the day. I know the devil tells you things at the end of the day, like, hey, go write this email, go do so and so and so. It ain't going to work. Can't take away God's blessing. Do you understand how that works, Satan? You can't take away God's blessing. They get mad when I call him Satan. Well, you are Satan at the end of the day. Because you base at the end of the day are doing the devil's work, and you are the devil. But you got to try to sit there. I read through that email. That is pretty sad at the end of the day. That shows a person of extreme desperation. And no, it's not the fellow who you think it is. It's somebody else that begins with a C-R-O-W. We know you did it. They're going to do a trace on the email, so we have that confirmed. We know where it came from. Keep telling you at the end of the day, be real careful who you reach out to, because you don't know who they're connected to. And these people are well connected. And I got your address. So if they decide that they want to go in and press charges or whatever they want to do, guess what? We know where you live at. That's why I said be careful how you treat people. You don't go do dumb stuff like that at the end of the day. That's just pretty sad. That's a level of jealousy. But again, like I said, we've seen it already. We've seen this person do this stuff before. He's done this before. This is nothing new. Let's go in and put this into so. We get naysayers that come here and watch my channel all the time. Always curious about what I'm doing, what I'm up to. That's kind of sad at the end of the day. If you don't support my products in any way whatsoever, but you're constantly in here watching what I do, at the end of the day, that's pretty sad. I don't go on your streams because I don't care, because you have nothing in there worth my time, so why would I be in there? I don't go to the streams. I don't go in there. What would I see? I'm watching products that literally match house paint in the live stream. Ain't no point me being in there. What for? You're not showing me nothing new. Same old demonstrations. Dark screen, Christmas lights, dark apartment. No, I'm good. The other one, no, it's nothing really. There's no test demonstrations, nothing at all. And the person I did go in and watch out of curiosity, he couldn't even get the paint color to come up correctly. So I was like, oh, well, I'm done with that. Move on. What else could you possibly show me if you can't get the color right? Let me see. Customers. We don't know. I'm getting some ice cream today. So there's no point. Oh yeah, it's doing that again. We'll put that back in there. Didn't I just? No, that's the only one we got from there. We have to go into preview to get that to work. There we go. Get back in editing. Now we got jokers that come out. Nobody. It doesn't make a difference. A product is already sold. This product was developed to be installed into this establishment for an arcade room. It's already sold. Anybody who walks into that establishment and sees that technology, mind you, they're going to be partnered with my company. So they're going to sell this product. It's already sold. It's already a done deal already. That's why I say you can do all of the dumb nonsense by saying, oh, his products don't work and this and that. My product is already sold. And again, this is just going to land you in court. That's what it's going to do. Because if you're basically out there spreading nonsense saying that my product doesn't work and you're basically doing fake demonstrations of my product without basically ordering the product or altering, changing the product, then I'll see you in court. That's all to it. And then you'll have to prove in court that my product doesn't work when it does. And you're going to end up losing a lot of money, and you may end up getting some, well, if there's any weird stuff attached to you as in death threats, and then you're going to have criminal charges pressed against you. Other than that, it's just going to be a basic lawsuit. That's all. Just going to have to basically prove that theory. If you can't, then you're going to have problems. Let me see. Where we going right here? This right here, here. That's the size of that one. By the way, it's going to be much bigger than that. That's just for the test to see exactly what the size and things are. We're going to do a much bigger screen size than that. Let's come out of here, and I want to grab that other one. We have here we go, this one right here. So we were getting those messages that were coming to tell about, yeah, you're going to lose your contract with them over there. I'm going to contact, oh, by the way, we do have those transcripts of that individual contacting us and telling us that he's going to contact this individual. Yeah, we have your transcripts of you actually making that statement. And now we have an email attached to it. Yep, see you in court. Doing dumb stuff. We have transcripts of actually mentioning the fellow's name and saying that, making earlier threats that they were going to contact them and say certain things and this, that, and the other. They actually wrote this out. So, thought they were going to send some lengthy email and family was going to believe in you instead of me. Yeah. On top of that, my product is sitting there working. So, it failed. Even after they sent the lengthy email. So, because of that, now they haven't said anything more about it. Let me see if we're going from here. Oh, we gotta go back over there. Here. We've got another video player we should have one here. Let me see if we have this one. We should have three here. We're going to change video. Change this over to glass. Oh, we got oh, I forgot we did these two. Yeah, I gotta put this in there too. We did this for downstairs. Oh man. All right. We can put these in too. I want to do. Let me see. Where's the fish? I want to do the fish. I'm getting more demonstrations for the glass. And thank you for the Legacy Smoke Lounge, or sorry, Cigar Lounge, for giving us this opportunity. Because this right here, this video alone, is making me money now. I walk down and buy stuff and show them this demonstration. Boom, we got that pizza shop on the corner. Man, that is going to bring us so much business. That is going to bring us so much business. So I'm going to start going to Vistaprint. I'm getting my customized duffel bag with my company's logo on it. I'm even getting a customized paint roller. Everything. Spray gun, everything. With our logos, everything on it. So you can pass out business cards, all that stuff. Now this is the part that I'm doing. But once I sign the contract, I won't be no longer involved with this. They're going to hire a group to do the installments. So they'll be doing the installments instead of me, which is fantastic, because then I can concentrate on research and development, which I want to do. Manufacturing, research, and development, and they're going to have their own install crew to go put the screens in. Is that cool or what? Right here. Alright, what's the other one? They're going to see wall display. Let me see the wall display right here. This one. This is right next to the window. I ain't gonna change it. That's just one there. Now projectors are still sitting in factory settings. They never had to change anything in the projectors. So they got the projectors from me, right out of the box. None of the settings, nothing changed. Boom, turn them on, that's it. Didn't have to change anything in the projectors. And these are the Chrissy LW400s. They got 2 of these for under $400. This is what you call somebody saving thousands. This is what it's called. Because when you have a technology that works that well, you don't have to worry about the ambient light in the environment. You don't have to worry about any window light. You don't have to worry about any of that nonsense spending money for overpriced, expensive projectors to put back on what the screen can't do. That's what you call saving money. As I said before, people make these statements about saving you hundreds. You can't save hundreds if people have to turn around and spend the money for an expensive projector to fix what the screen can't do. And that shows you from a person who spent $3,300 for an ultra short throw laser projector that literally house paint does the exact same thing, but even more or less than that, that he still has to be stuck in a dark environment with that machine. You can't turn the lights on the screen and wash out. Spent all that money. He couldn't even save money himself. My setup is cheaper, and I got 2 projectors in that setup. Projectors in that setup. Alright, let me see what we got here. Let me see. Here. For some copyright-free hip-hop instrumental beat to it. There we go. this now. Yeah, I'm trying to get you to work here. Add a section in. We need it. Not drag and drop me. Gee whiz whiz, get your site fixed, for goodness sakes. My goodness. Shouldn't have to pick the mouse that many times. Where we at on this? Gotta add this section in, because we don't have enough room. That's why I haven't put the, whatchamacallit in. Some abstract art in the background. Put these in right now, and we're dropping a couple more video players. If that air quality is good, I'm popping out the door today, because I'm going to test that theory now. I mean, we got the ultra short those we want with no problem whatsoever, but basically it's just an outlet over there. Man, I can run that entire thing over there without basically running no cables from running from back to left. We can do the entire thing right up against the screen with no problem whatsoever. We're only doing 150 inches. We've done 150 inches with those projectors with no problem in 40 environments. And that's going to be in a movie theater setting. It's going to be mostly dark in there. That's going to be a freaking cakewalk. The projector, we can get it for like under 200 bucks. Yeah, that's good. That's great. So I'm going to install some of this stuff because I got something I want to do right now. I'm just getting the videos done now. Some of the videos. It's not all of them. We're going to have a lot more than this from other places. Well, at least this gets it started. And then we're going to do the finished product. When we're done putting all the installments in, everything's finished. We got videos to do on that. So we got this new window technology coming out. Cinemax front and rear technology we're working on. And they got a window over at the other place that I can use for work because I need to test this on a storefront window. And they got 2 storefront windows below that they gave us access to. And we can go in and we can do the installments right there, but this will give me a chance to do a piece of glass and then put it in the window, and then we can set a projector right there. Just see, test it right there. That'll be a nice setup right there for testing. All right, I'm gonna go check on something real quick. Fire stick, right? And then this. Let's see. All right, so we're past time here. I got 2 more videos I gotta load up in here, and air quality wasn't seem that bad. Opened up my window, took a deep breath. I didn't choke a gag or anything, so I'm going out. I want to test this ultra short throw setup on here. We got one right upstairs, got a fire stick, and I got time to go run and get this done. All right, customers put orders in. You're gonna be taken care of. Don't worry about that. We got you. Gonna be shipping you out this week. I just want to put that out there real quick. See what we got going on here for this. Why is this going on here? There we go. I need to go back one. We got some more demonstrations I want to put up over here too. All right, I'm finished here. I gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless. Like I said, free overseas shipping, all available now. And the gamer paint. Thank you so much for people who actually put down for their pre-orders. And we're going to be showing some more technology as we go along. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.